And, this man could have walked up. He could have grabbed me and my daughter, It could have been anybody just walking around this neighborhood.
In a world that should have been filled with the innocence of childhood, Destiny Huggins, a vivacious 10-year-old, brought boundless energy, laughter, and joy. She loved to eat, cherished her time with sisters and friends, and lived life with exuberance. But one Saturday morning, the world as Destiny knew it shattered. A sinister stranger lured Destiny and her sister with promises of money. What followed was a nightmare no child should endure. Destiny's light was extinguished, but her story must shine on. Her story reminds us of the darkness that can touch even the brightest lives. Welcome to the American Crime, Femicide channel, where we unveil the hidden truths, remember the lost lives, and advocate for change. Together, we stand against femicide, for Destiny, and for all those whose voices have been silenced. Destiny, a bright and spirited 10-year-old from Rockford, Illinois, was a child full of life and laughter. Her days were painted with playful moments and cherished breakfasts, where toast, bacon, and rice were her favorites. Destiny was a regular at Rock House Kids, a sanctuary that not only provided her with a safe space to play but also with nourishing meals, a place where her youthful innocence thrived. On an ordinary Saturday, July 8th, Destiny and her sister set out to play their usual neighborhood games. It was a day that would forever scar their lives. An ominous stranger approached them, promising money in exchange for their trust. He led them into the sinister backyard of an abandoned house, and there, a horrifying nightmare began. The stranger's honeyed words concealed malevolence, and soon, both girls found themselves ensnared in a harrowing ordeal. Destiny's 6-year-old sister summoned courage and managed to escape, running home to their mother, Dominique Gaines, who acted swiftly, calling the police. Around 12:40 p.m., a heart-wrenching discovery was made. Destiny's lifeless body lay outside the abandoned house on 9th Avenue. Law enforcement responded promptly, but Destiny's tiny heart had already fallen silent. Her vibrant life was extinguished, leaving behind a community shattered by an unimaginable loss.
This 10-year-old girl was found behind this abandoned house. We're told she lives just about a block away from here. Neighbors now left with so many questions. Why this little girl, and why their neighborhood? Destiny Huggins loved basketball, the color pink, and wanted to be a nurse. A source close to the family tells us she had just turned 10 in June. Neighbors knew her, always saw her riding her bike near her home.
I see him all the time, and he just... I don't know how something like this could happen. I really don't.
Saturday, Huggins and her younger sister were playing outside their home when police say this man, later identified as Antonio Monroe from Blue Island, grabbed them. Huggins' 6-year-old sister was choked during the attack, but managed to run away. She was able to then tell her mom a man grabbed her sister from their front lawn. Less than 40 minutes later, police got a call. Someone found a lifeless body behind this abandoned home off of 9th Avenue. Jessica Dollar lives next door.
It could have been my own. I'm right here. It could have been my daughter. It could have been my son. It could have been me.
Talking to the little girl's family was something that will stay with her for the rest of her life.
He said, yeah, I'm her father. And I noticed that he had, a little 6-year-old girl with him. And he said, this is my other daughter. This is my daughter that was with her and escaped. And I brought them back to, so the sister could show us where she was brought.
The loss of Destiny in such a cruel and heinous manner deeply saddened those who knew her.
We always knew when Destiny was in the building. She loved sparkles, and she had this purple lip gloss that she was wearing, and when she came in, she was, "Miss D, look," and then she showed it to me, and then later that day I walked into our chapel and there were purple lip prints on our wall, and she had kissed our wall, now I didn't wipe it off.
As the community grieved the loss of a beloved daughter, sister, friend, and neighbor, disturbing details about her killer emerged. His history of sexual violence raised a haunting question: why was he free?
He was convicted of a crime of this nature in 2010. He was supposed to serve 8 years in prison. but only served 6. Where is the justice for the kids that he has harmed before?
Monroe's extensive criminal history spans back to the late 1990s. In a recent court appearance, prosecutors disclosed an ongoing investigation into his potential involvement in the death of a woman, Natalie Negre, found deceased in a Schaumburg hotel room on July 5. While Monroe was reportedly with Negre on that day, the details of their connection remain undisclosed. The Cook County Medical Examiner's Office is probing the cause of Negre's death, with Schaumburg police collaborating with Rockford police due to compelling evidence suggesting Monroe's association with Negre before her tragic demise on the eve of her 25th birthday. Monroe is a registered sex offender in Illinois, with a 2010 conviction for sexual assault. Prosecutors revealed that he lured a 19-year-old woman from an aquatic center, subjecting her to a horrifying rape at knife point within an abandoned Peoria County building. Serving a 6-year prison sentence, he was released after 3 years, followed by mandatory supervised release. On July 11, Antonio faced a litany of charges, including first-degree murder, attempted murder, kidnapping, and aggravated battery, all stemming from the tragic loss of 10-year-old Destiny Huggins. His bail was set at a staggering $5 million. Then, on September 1, Monroe took responsibility for his actions, pleading guilty to first-degree murder. As a consequence, he was handed the harshest possible sentence, a 90-year term. In the courtroom, Destiny's mother, Dominique Gaines, bore witness to the somber proceedings.
I had stressed the fact that, I'm never going to see my baby no more. My baby only had 10 years on this earth. This man had 44 years. And I think that it's not right how you can just snatch somebody's child. It's just going to be a little weird for me now because now, like, my baby's favorite holidays coming up. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. He would always come talk to me in my dream, and I was skeptical about coming, but she told me, go, go, go. So I came. I got the justice that we were looking for. I see the judge was very disgusted with him, as I was.
The wheels of justice turned swiftly, delivering a resounding message to Monroe. With a daunting 90-year sentence, he is forever removed from society's grasp, ensuring he can never inflict harm on another innocent soul. Destiny's cherished community, a place she adored, remains steadfast in honoring the memory of the little girl who brought boundless light and laughter to their lives. While Dominique has secured justice for her beloved daughter, it offers no solace for the anguish of her loss. Her frequent posts, adorned with photos and heartfelt words, bear witness to her enduring love and the profound sorrow of losing a child taken far too soon. This tragedy stands as a stark reminder that our justice system requires bolstering in its mission to safeguard communities from predators. Had Monroe served his full sentence, Destiny would still be with us today. As we reflect on Destiny Huggins, let us remember her as the divine child of God, innocent, full of life, and brimming with dreams. Her memory should serve as a resounding wake-up call to every parent, child, and adult. We bear a solemn responsibility to shield our children. It's imperative that we advocate for sterner sentences when dealing with predators, for they don't merely erode communities, they shatter lives. In this moment of profound grief, let us all unite in prayer for Destiny's grieving mother and siblings. May they find solace in the embrace of our collective support. Destiny Huggins, may your soul rest in eternal peace, a poignant reminder of the importance of safeguarding the innocence and dreams of our precious children.